Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. If you're new to the channel, my name is Virginia. I do a daily card reading Monday through Friday, and that's what we are today. This is the last reading this week where I'm using these three different decks, which I've had a lot of fun doing. And we have a crystal card, which I was really drawn to. We have Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors. And then we have the Raven cards, which are a lot of fun. So there are three different types of energy. I felt very strongly that we needed like all reinforcements or something. We needed like information in a variety of different ways. So hopefully something will resonate with you. I'd love to hear from you. So if you like what you see, just leave me a comment in the comment section. Or if you're interested in a specific type of reading, I'd love to hear that as well. So we're asking what we most need to know right now on this day. It doesn't have to be a specific date. Whenever you're seeing it is the right time. But I'm doing it at a specific date in time. We're still in August. I'm feeling a lot of energy buildup for some reason. I feel like it comes to me in a variety of different ways. And that was one of the things one of the reasons why I'm doing multiple decks is because it feels like this and that is true, meaning that, you know, things are lightening up and feeling like, you know, opportunities or some sort of love. I hear a lot about these love frequencies that people are connecting into. And then there's also this chaotic energy that just feels cataclysmic, almost like something is fracturing and opening up. That's what I actually heard in meditation, was like a fracturing of different things, like not just the earth, but consciousness and things, where things are cracking open and something else is going to be revealed. So with that being said, we're going to go to the crystal cards to see what do we most need the influence of right now, what could help with this fracturing or whatever you need at this time. So let's take a deep breath. So this is amethyst. I'm also feeling like there's another crystal. That amethyst has wanted to come out all week. I know it. And then howlite again. Isn't that interesting? So what's the chances? Because I have been drawing crystals all week. And yeah, those are two crystals that came out, one at the beginning and one yesterday. So we have amethyst, which is right here. And sorry about the noise of all that. And I'm going to grab the howlite that I just picked up. All right. So this is the large amethyst that I have. And this is the howlite that I just recently found. It's very interesting because when I was looking at howlite, I just stumbled upon it in a little antique shop. And there was a lot of amethyst right there with it. And I was drawn to it and picked it up, but I ended up getting instead different types of fluorite. And there's something to me that is related to our crown chakra and above. So the white and the purple seem, when you're working with the chakra centers, they can both be seen like as the crown chakra. Third eye can be purple, crown can be white. It's like white rays coming down. And I'm going to go ahead and read in case you've missed the earlier week information. Amethyst is a natural stress reliever that clears negative energy and brings peace, stability, courage, and inner strength. It helps balance emotional highs and lows while encouraging honesty and self-control. And then howlite increases the awareness of one's goals and ambitions, helping the wearer achieve them by boosting motivation. It relieves stress and anxiety and adds in creating a feeling of true purpose. So the one thing that these two have in common, and maybe all crystals do this to some degree, but it relieves stress. And this one aids in creating a feeling of your true purpose. And this was encourages and help balance yourself emotionally. And that's what I was talking about a little bit when I first began, is that there's some chaotic energy, and then there's some beautiful energy, but it's like how to balance everything that's going on in the world. Perhaps that's why I felt drawn to doing 2 cards to come out today. So I love that these 2 have come out, and I'd love to hear how they're affecting you. So if you have these crystals, there could be something about that. I'm really feeling that it's encouraging us to have a deep connection when we go into meditation and we tap into our highest wisdom and awareness. I think that's what it feels like, is that these, and look at, there's a tiny, I don't know if you can see this, is a teeny tiny little spider coming into, so if you're afraid of spiders, you're not going to like that, but there's a teeny weeny teeny tiny spider that is coming in around the crystals. And the spider represents creativity and the ability to create and to understand that we're all connected. That's part of what the web is that when she creates the web, she sits in the middle and she's aware of everything around her in the center of it. But it's about the creation of the web. It's about understanding how to connect. And I think it was last week that I talked about this spider that was creating a web and then kind of like zipping it up and rolling it back up. So in the morning it was completely gone, which was very exciting. So let's dive in and find out what additional information we can get here from, okay, that was interesting. That was the very top, tippity top, from the Raven Oracle cards. Oops, sorry about that. This says, take some time to find a vantage point a little higher up. Now, you just heard me say that these 2 are like the higher wisdom and guidance trying to come in. So take some time to find a vantage point a little higher up, where you can get a clearer picture of what's going on. Don't judge, just look and follow your own advice. Wow. Okay, so I couldn't write that script, right? Any more perfect. And there is that little spider now climbing on my amethyst. So there's I brought in clear quartz crystal, which I believe is amplifying whatever crystals that we got. That's why I brought them in. And again, we have amethyst, which is really this in the chakra colors and ranges. It does help. It's also said to help with meditation. And then we have this howlite, which is this white, which is even above the amethyst. So with all of that being said, I think that the important thing that we're hearing so far is that we have an opportunity to sit in the middle, like the spider is showing us, and be aware of everything that's going around. That we can get a clearer picture on what's going on when we look from above, like eagle. Right? And when we do that and we sit with our highest wisdom and guidance, then we get more information and we know how to move forward. So let's find out with angels and ancestors what additional information. Oh my gosh, this is the 3rd day in a row, and I'm putting it in a different place every time. If you've been here at the channel, you've watched me draw these cards, and each time it's been different. And so this is saying higher wisdom and guidance. And what did I say yesterday, and maybe even the day before, that your heart is more intelligent than your brain. Your brain is an analytical tool to use, but your heart has a deeper awareness of things. It resonates, the frequency of the heart. When something resonates, it says follow your own advice. So I think it's asking us to go within our heart, to get deeply connected to our heart at this time, because something is cracking open and being shown to us in a different way. Now I'm going to go back to the deck and I'm going to just grab one more card. Oh wow, and see, this is so interesting. So we're getting a similar message all week long. And when something comes in more than one time, my high alert goes up. This is literally the third time, the third day in a row that the Heart Guardian is coming out. And I'm going to go to the guidebook and read it again. And now this came out the very first day, I think, with the amethyst, telling us that we're not alone and to listen to this highest wisdom and guidance. So let me go to the Heart Guardian and reiterate what it's saying here. And it's interesting because these two are right next to each other in this book. What it says here: you are lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. If you're finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where credit's due. You are encouraged to welcome support from others and learn to receive without trying to, do everything on your own. Let other people help you out. If you're working on a relationship or in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is definitely in the air. And as I mentioned in the earlier previous days when we got the heart, is I'm hearing a lot about the heart. And it's very interesting why this is coming up day after day after day. This says, watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them all their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all endeavors. So I don't have my glasses again. Please forgive me. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know whatever unfolds will be for the highest good. So very, very interesting. So we're going to wrap up this week with yet again another reinforcement of a different higher vantage point. Be within your heart. Know you're not alone. This purple and white energy that I feel like is asking you to relax. Even though there's a lot of things, like I'm hearing, it is like opening up for us. There's a lot of things that are changing for us right now. And it can get really confusing. So this is one of the reasons why I think the crystals are it's such a wonderful way to bring some grounding energy, some clearing energy, some healing energy, whatever it is that you need. Crystals are there for us, like the angels, to help us out. So I hope you enjoyed the message today and all week. And until Monday, I may try to get out a 3-card pick a card reading over the weekend, so be aware of that. I think I'm going to bring in more crystals for the 3-card pick a card reading. So until then, have an amazing day. Bye now.